As the Christian Saint Sebastian said, the human world is a mess, but what about the mysteries beneath us? Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. Today in this video, we will take you through the top 10 deep sea mysteries that will freak you out. Number 10. The Gulf of Mexico's Cursed Shipwreck. Deep down somewhere in Mexico, there is a graveyard. Yes, you heard it right, a graveyard, and that too, a cursed one. The Gulf of Mexico, the marginal sea of the Atlantic Ocean, serves home to around 4,000 shipwrecks. ExxonMobil, an oil-producing company, discovered this cursed depth somewhat in 2003. It is said that this gulf contains ancient vessels from the 18th century and World War II as well. Many scientists and archaeologists have discovered the site, but nothing ever seems to go right. Footages have shown ships being destroyed or blown before reaching the wreckage, assuring that this place is star-crossed. Number 9. The Bermuda Triangle. The eminent Bermuda Triangle is yet another deep-sea mystery of the Atlantic Ocean surrounded by Miami. Thousands of planes and cruises have mysteriously disappeared upon reaching this site, leaving no traces behind. However, science has to date failed to explain the disappearance of countless ships and planes in this triangle. Number 8. The HMS Daedalus's Sea Serpent. In 1826, a ship crew of the Royal Navy warship named HMS Daedalus witnessed a sea serpent. The crew claimed a 100-foot-long snake with a dragon head. According to his estimation, the first lieutenant and the captain Peter Mahai further explained that the creature had 4 feet of its head above the water surface. In contrast, there were another 60 feet under the seawater. Of course, not everyone believed it to be true, but it was again spotted by an American brig Daphne, who took a step further to shoot the deadly creature and follow it. Scientists have tried to dodge the mystery aside by saying that the crew was probably mistaking a whale as a serpent. But we are still not convinced because an expert sailor could distinguish between a snake and a serpent quite well. Number 7. The Real Atlantis. The real Atlantis is an entire continent under the sea, which Plato explained as an entire kingdom drowned in the sea after violent earthquakes and floods. This theory was titled as nothing but some nonsensical bluff and imagination. However, modern science and investigations have believed that lost continents exist. Researchers are still trying to join the dots of what Plato said, resulting in many great discoveries, such as that of the Great Adria. Number 6. 1968 Submarine Disappearances. A submarine disappearance is always considered a great loss, but what if 4 submarines disappeared in a single year? Yes, that happened in 1968. The 4 unfortunate submarines were INS Dakar, Minerve, K-129, and USS Scorpion. INS Dakar was scheduled to arrive at Israel on the 29th of January, but disappeared amidst the way. This came out as shocking news for all the neighboring countries, and many ships were sent out from Lebanon, Greece, and Britain to search for the submarine. After many efforts, the search officially ended on the 4th of February, leaving the disappearance a mystery. The second submarine, Minerve, left Toulon in January 1968 and was 30 miles away from reaching the French port when it disappeared. K-129 was a submarine owned by the Soviets, which went missing frantically in 1968 after 2 weeks of trying to contact the crew. The last one, the USS Scorpion, disappeared 3 months after K-129. Number 5. The Phantom Island of Bermuda. The Phantom Island was an official part of the world map until the 16th century. However, when scientists and archaeologists saw the site, they saw nothing. It is said that Phantom Island was present up until 2009. But what happened after that? Was that just another telltale of history? The idea of a whole island disappearing into thin air sounds a little too absurd. Number 4. Baltic Sea Anomaly. Baltic Sea anomaly is, as its name suggests, a mystery of a Millennium Falcon-shaped prints found deep underwater in 2011. Two researchers led to this discovery using a sonar scan 300 feet deep down the water of the Baltic Sea. Some people believe that it was the remains of some kind of crash that happened during World War II, whereas some folks claimed that it was a secret technology that could be used in times of war. Number 3. Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench is known as the deepest point of all the oceans in the world. It is 36,201 feet deep. Assumptions claim that you can fit an entire Mount Everest into this trench while still having some thousand feet of extra water on top. It exerts around 8 tons of square per unit, which is 1,000 times more than the standard atmospheric pressure in the deep sea. Due to this, only 4 expeditions have reached the trench. Number 2. The giant cannibal shark. This mystery resulted from an experiment laid out in 2003 by some scientists. To study the regional temperatures, they left a 9-foot cannibal shark and a tag to store the information. Some months later, when the scientists looked at the information recorded, they were left speechless. It showed that the tag had downed 1,900 feet deep after a larger creature swallowed the shark. What was mysterious here was, what could a 9-foot shark fall prey to? Number 1. The ghost ship BUZZZ. The BUZZZ was just like any other ship that embarked on its journey in 2007 from Australia. It was being sailed by 3 men belonging from Perth. They were identified as Derek Batten, James, and Peter Tunstead. The ship BUZZZ was found drifting some 1,000 miles away on the 18th of April. When the ship was pulled back to the yacht, everything was normal, including the motor, the food, the equipment, and even the lights in the cabin. The only mysterious thing was that the entire crew was missing. Was BUZZZ being sailed by ghosts? We may never know. And those were all the unsolved deep-sea mysteries that will keep you up at night. Don't forget to subscribe to Radical Buzz for more videos like this.